Hey guys, Zueljin here, and welcome back to another episode of PixArk. Yes, Squishy, it's good to be back in the old PixArk. We're looking at storage today, guys. I know. Z, you're actually doing storage? You're trying to get organized? A little bit. So I dug out this room yesterday, and I actually had set up some storage options, but I didn't really like the way it came out because signs weren't really agreeing with me, so I figured I would, and the design was a little bit just off the cuff, and I didn't like it as much. So I think what I'm gonna do today is just do the storage with you guys. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. By the way, I tamed a Centaur yesterday. I did a live stream with my buddy Drax, and we did some adventuring, and we wanted to tame a creature that we could just toss out and help us in the ruins. And this was it, but he didn't help much, actually. It's not that he wasn't good, it's just we didn't put a saddle on him, and for some reason when you throw out his Pix Cube, it would just kind of roll around, and it didn't open up, and I think it had to do with the areas that we were trying to do it in. But anyway, the guy's stats are pretty darn good. I mean, for a level 25, we only had one, we didn't even put any points in levels yet. He has 1181 health, and his damage is 120. So I can make the saddles. I just got level 50, and I think it's actually a level 40. So we might try that out. He's just been storage lately. I really don't have any place to store him. That's why storage is so important. Baby cakes and whiskers are totally loaded down, and I've even got some stuff on Harem, which I named after my good friend Harem that subscribed to me for like, well over 2 years now, almost 3 years. So it's actually crazy. But anyway, if you guys don't follow me on Twitch for the live streams, you should. I stream 2-3 days a week usually, and I upload all my VODs to my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/ZueljinTV. Anyway, I'm gonna do some storage today, and I thought I would start with checking out a few of the different blocks. So I'm not sure if you guys have caught up with any building on PixArk, but it's actually quite nice. Anything that you place down like this, you could just pick up with Shift and X, or you could destroy them if I hold Shift and then press E. And they place pretty darn easy. Just like that. You can place pretty fast too. See that? You can place pretty fast, and I loaded down this room yesterday after I dug it out with some walls and stuff, and it looks plain. It honestly kind of resembles the lunchroom the lunchroom walls that I had when I was growing up in school and stuff. But anyway, I thought about doing like a little wainscot deal, and I think I like that, but I don't know if I liked what level it was on last time, or maybe I think maybe a higher level would have been nice. The storage, the way they sit, I'll show you. Let me go ahead and put some down, and I'll show you what it looks like here. So if I just go down and place storage, so first of all, they they kind of opt backwards, and if I would just do it on the side, it would look like that. Now when you're facing, if they would be in the room just like that, they would kind of jut out, and I don't think that's good. And so yesterday I had them like this. Now they're kind of a weird color, and you can't dye them or paint them. You could paint the handles and the the hinges, so like the hardware on them, but you can't really paint the anything else. And what's weird, what's also strange is that when I go ahead and place one down here, now you would think that the tile right above is the way the walls are set. You would think that you could place a sign there, but that is not correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft a sign. I need wood. You gotta be kidding me. I know I have some though. I just went grab a ton of it. Let's see here. Maybe you have some whiskers. Yes, you do. Good. All right. So we'll make a sign. Now there are some metal signs, but I am not high enough level to get to them yet. So we'll have to play around with that. Also, the signs, you could paint them, but the text is white, and I was thinking about doing white here. But I don't know yet, because the text is like white on white, so it's a little bit different. So let's see. We'll place the sign, and look, that's the lowest you can go, because this is actually a block. So even though the block is subdivided, it kind of looks funny, and you can't go below that. So I would literally have to place the sign either right to the left of it like this, or to the right. And I used to have all my stuff labeled. I know you could rename the containers. It wouldn't be that bad, but I would like signs on it. I think that would be neat. I really do. So the sign to the left would always be what you're looking at. I don't know if I'm going to put arrows to signify that, but it's going to be like that type of storage. Now, in my opinion, it was a lot better to do small chests. But I think I have too much stuff for small chest. So yeah, it would be kind of tough. And it placed at the top, it just looks kind of weird. If it could place on center, I would consider doing it. But it doesn't. And I don't think you could place this just on walls, can you? Yes, you can. So, but it still kind of does the same thing. So, I don't know. We might just go just like this. And so we'll see how this lays out. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. So before I get too ahead of myself, we need to make the room a little bit less plain, right? And what I was doing yesterday, unfortunately, I'm actually going to have to demolish this sign to do what I want. What I was doing yesterday is I wrapped a stripe around the room with this fine marble wall. So in this thing here called the Hut DIY, you can take regular walls and turn them on regular foundations and all kinds of regular stuff and turn it into the fine version of that. And basically, the fine version, the regular version of a wall looks like that. It looks like that stone brick type look, okay? That's a regular old wall. So if you go over here, this is the fine version of a wall. So it looks a little bit different. This is the fine foundation, and the regular foundations look a lot like that anyway. So I have a few of them, like I did marble, and let me go ahead and load that up. I'll show you what that looks like. It's pretty sexy. I like it. I think that there's a few other opportunities that we have, namely these cool blocks that I picked up a little while back called quartz. I have not looked at these yet, so I have no... Oh, can I not put that? Oh, it is not a block, it's a resource. It looks like a block. I thought it was gonna be great. Okay, another option then would be painting regular blocks. So stone we could paint. We might even be able to paint flash sand. I haven't tried dirt or magic dirt yet. So I'm going to try a few of these and just see how they look when I paint. And these are marble foundations to do some stuff with the floor. So let's take a look at this. I went ahead and made some dyes yesterday, and I have white dye loaded on the paintbrush, and that's what I'm more or less interested in checking out today. So let's go ahead and just put some blocks down. So here's going to be regular stone. This will be flash sand. Do we have an issue with lighting here? Apparently we do. I think I'm going to need to put some light on the subject here. And that's regular dirt. Okay, I do have some lighting on me. There we go. Now we can see. That looks a lot better. Okay, so these are the different options that we have in terms of regular old blocks that we can use. So they all have a little bit different textures. I'm thinking that the two stone textures and that, probably the only thing that looks smooth enough is flat sand. Flash sand, although I thought I had clay. Let's see what clay looks like and what I can do, because I do have a couple of options with clay, I believe. Yep, there's some clay here. I'll just put it in space of our staff there, and we're heavy. All right, so that's clay. They all have slightly the same texture. Do I have any options in here for clay? I have bamboo, sandstone, stone, marble, and oh, this is Wild West. It's because I have that I have a few of the blueprints unlocked. So I don't have anything with clay. Wasn't there something? Clay foundations, clay wall. Okay, so but there's no special clay walls. Okay, so if we just painted these, what do they look like? That's what I'm curious about. So they don't take paint. Regular blocks do not take paint, apparently. It has to be a wall or something like that. So if I were to paint just this stone wall white, it only has one zone, and that's it right there. I think for this specific application that the marble looks better. I really do. So let's go ahead and take all of this stuff down. And we'll put, I guess what we can do is just put, like, the marble foundations. If I can get all my tools back. I replaced everything with my, with blocks and stuff, so. So I think what I'm gonna do is go around the walls, just like so. And I'm so heavy, man. Let's just, I'm gonna keep this here for now. So let's just put a few things up that I know. There we go. That's a lot easier for me to walk around. All right, so I just pull all the wall here. I don't really need to pull the corners. I think I mentioned this already, but unlike Minecraft, you don't have to worry about like dark spots and stuff because there's no spawns. And in the corners, you can literally just keep them open. You'll see that I have some stuff exposed right behind here. Like I still have some ores and stuff. Well, I have so much iron already, though. It's ridiculous. And there's tons that I've uncovered at lower depths too that I haven't worried about because of that. But watch how fast you can place these blocks. Isn't that like amazing? Because the walls don't really stack. In with blocks, what you would get is you would get them one on top of another, you know? I should have enough. Nope, I do not. So I need to do a few more walls with marble. So I'll need to grab a little bit more materials for that. They got marble right up top, and now would probably be a good opportunity to test out our little buddy here. So let's craft a saddle for a Centaur. Actually, do I need to learn that? Magic, industrial. Oh, I could silencer and ice bullets. I did pick up a gun yesterday. Centaur saddle is gonna take magic cores, leather, and copper. I think I have all of that stuff. Okay, not on you. Magic cores, I know I have. Okay, I do have copper and I do have leather. Perfect. Let's craft that saddle. Beautiful. Centaur saddle. I know we're heavy. I know already. Actually, what we need to do is put up blocks a little bit more because we're gonna need to go up top to get some more marble. It's in this biome, luckily, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and set all these things in here for now. That's good. That's all blocks and stuff. We could get with that. Okay. So can I convert you to? Well, you got stuff on you too, don't you? You do. A little bit of wood's gonna go in here too. I do not want to lose that. I need to set up some farms and stuff. That would be really, really cool to do. I'm gonna go ahead and put those up as well. All right. Beautiful. Can we just convert you to pix blocks? Yep. Convert to pix blocks. Cool. All right. Now let's go up top. That way Star Holler could back us up if we run into any trouble. The weather's nasty out, but we still gonna do. Okay. I think we're all right over here. Look a little squishy over there, buddy. You see him, buddy? You see him? Yeah, I know. Okay, so there's some marble right there. Cool. Let's go ahead and just put out the pix block. Put out the pix block and see what we got here. Use item. Also, I need to use this. Oh, already, huh? Dang, it didn't take you long. Okay, hold on. Store Hollow, we coming. I don't know how strong. I know the Centaur is pretty strong, but Argents are too. So, he flew in the water. This is a high-level Argent too. God dang! It's a disaster. There we go. Sheesh. Okay, Centaur made it to land. Perfect. Dang, man. Ooh. Ouch. God, I almost killed myself with these stupid boots. Drax convinced me to get the spring shoes, and you can really hurt yourself jumping with those things. Okay. Pick up again. Pick up again. Oh, we gotta wait 4 minutes. Dang it. All right. Well, I mean, we could probably take you up top as well. Let's just see. Okay. Got your saddle on now. All right. Oh, yeah. We can probably get up. He can't jump. So, yeah, we're gonna need to take... I could probably take him this way. Oh, he's pretty fast, man. He is pretty fast. But not having the ability to jump makes it... Oh, I'm up. So I guess I'll take it. Oh, okay, stay here, little buddy. Stay here. We gonna try you out yet, but we gotta go get Store Hollow. Oh my god. Do I just want to kill myself today? Apparently. Apparently I do. Okay. We gonna try you out on something a little bit easier, okay? So let's see here. Damage is 120. It goes up by 2 points at a time. This looks a little crazy. Squishy! Get your face off of his face! That's kind of crazy. So left click, he just does the... Okay. Right click, oh! He's got a ranged attack. Alright, we gonna try it. Yes. So, it did not hit him. I don't know how to aim it. So far, so good. Oh, yeah. He's pretty strong, man. He is pretty strong. So, yeah, like, he's got this awesome spear throw, but you can't throw it up. You can only throw it forward. And I think the range is a little bit limited, too. Let's see if we could just poke something with it and see what it looks like. Procoptodons won't attack back. Ha! It hit him! I don't know how much damage it did, but... Son of a gun. Well, that's pretty cool. So Centaur is alright. He does some pretty sweet damage, I think. I mean, for the most part. I think what we're gonna do is... I still want to take him into, like, a cave or whatever and really use him, but I gotta get some food in me, and I haven't cooked a whole lot yet. Well, I had, but I need to go to the snow biome and grab some snow to store in my icebox because, well, I don't have any more to fuel it, so everything's been going bad. So I think I'm gonna do that, but I want to get some marble first. Let's see. Do I just have some berries I could eat right now? No. Why don't I just have a little bit of food? I don't need much. That griffin's over there is looking kind of rough here. Let's go down and grab a bite to eat really, really quickly. Oh, I'm injured. Dang it. Okay, I know. I'm losing all kind of stuff here. Okay, we got some thatch to burn. Light the fire. Let's cook some prime. Now, dino and prime, baby. There we go. All better now. Okay, and now we'll cook the rest of this prime, and we'll cook some regular meat too. There we go. Alrighty. 2 of these. That should be good. That should be good. My health's still relatively low, but it's coming back up. It just takes a little while to heal. I wish Starholler's ability would actually, I'm gonna take Starholler just in case, because those Argents are pretty rough. So there's a piece of marble right there. I don't think that there's much more where that is, but you never know. Apparently, there's more than I thought. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's all over the place now. So the drill works on this stuff too, which is pretty neat. Let's see. Do I have my drill on me? I do. I do. Okay. Let me eat those last 2 pieces of meat here. Alrighty. Alright, baby. We can drill now. See? Works pretty fast. So I'm gonna get a little bit of this stuff, you guys, and once I get some more, I'm gonna meet you guys back and inside, and we'll do some design work. Alright guys, I went and grabbed a bunch of the marble up top, and now I'm ready to play around with it again. So I wrapped the entire room with the marble, like I said I would, and I started thinking about my little predicament, and I think I might try columns right here. So just bear with me for a moment. I think I'm gonna try fine stone walls. Let's put those in that spot, and we'll do just like that. And it'll outline it, kinda, right? So we'll have the sign on the marble itself, and that way I think it'll be a little bit more, I think it'll look a lot better for sure. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this. So it's every 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like, yeah, we're skipping a space. Okay, and good, it goes in the corner. Now, this, I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, it does. Beautiful. Nice. I usually like to do my rooms odd by even. Whoops. Odd by even. That way you can incorporate both designs for both things that like require, for instance, a 2 wide gate or a single wide door. That way you can do them both like that, you know? Alright, so now we go with the marble right on top of that. I think this works out perfect. And the way the measurements work out, it kind of eliminates the need for anything weird in the corners, you know, like where the chest meets and stuff. Okay, good. And now we'll just put the stone walls on top. So now we take a sign like we did before. If I don't quit pressing the wrong buttons here. Let's see. Sign. Oh, we still need some wood. Didn't we grab all the wood already? No, we put it up when we went hunting. Who had all the wood again? Oh no, I put it up in the first storage. That's where I put it. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna need the storage anyway here. So let's do a sign. Let's just do a few of them here. I'll show you what they look like painted. That way you guys can be the judge. I don't think it's gonna look real good with the white color, but I could possibly do gray. But gray dye calls for gray berries, and I have not seen a gray berry yet. Okay, so we put the sign up right there. We take the brush, and we can only dye region 1, which is good. You know, like you get to do that. Okay, so we dye, and we can set the text now. Set sign text, but without text color. Let's just call this stone, okay? So you can see it pretty close. The font's pretty big, but it's still white on white, you know? And you can't dye the anything really. We could do the black. We could switch it out to black right here, but I think that's gonna be way too dark. I mean, that's not entirely bad. It's a little gray would be perfect, man. But I don't have gray. So I think I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm undecided. I need to find gray berries. If you guys know what gray berries are, let me know, man. Let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put signs here and stuff. And then let's turn these around. Sometimes the placing is a little bit awkward. I think that looks a lot better than it did before. Now we need to mess around a little bit with the floor and see what I want to do. So I had tried a couple of patterns on stream yesterday, and I wasn't totally swept by them, let's say that. So I'm thinking what I might want to do here is just do something a little bit abstract. And I think what I want to do is run a couple of lines in. So this is the center, yeah? This is the very center of the room. So I want to run some lines. Let's do this just like that. We're gonna make them come almost all the way out the room. Squishy! Get back up here. All right. Okay. So yeah, did we leave one on this side? No, we left 2. So we went a little bit too crazy here. Is it number 3? There we go. All right. So now we come back like this. Probably better if I don't highlight this anymore. And we stopped like right there, okay? So now I can probably do in the middle, just right like this. How about that shape? No, because that looks phallic. Oh gosh. I know it was in your head. I know you was gonna say it. That's why I took it down. Okay. And we could probably just do the same thing right here. I know it's a little dark, guys, but bear with me. So what about if we just did like that, and we'll bring that all the way out. I'm gonna put marble right here, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. And let's just widen this up just a little bit. I'll do the same thing on this side. Again, you just want to kind of break it up. Did I do that correctly? All right, beautiful. So now with foundations, all I have to do is grab some. I think I have some marble foundations somewhere. If not, I could probably create some. You got any marble? You do not? You got any marble? I do have marble on you. So one of the weird things I noticed too is there's only one kind of marble. You can do the fine foundations and fine walls in here, but it doesn't change the texture. I noticed that on stream yesterday, so it's kind of weird. Also, you have to make the marble in here. So I've got some marble already. Let's go ahead and go structures, marble, and marble foundations. And we're gonna make 66 is probably a good number actually. And what's weird too is that you can't mine marble with a copper pick. You have to mine it with an iron pick, but you can mine it with a copper drill. So I don't know how that works yet, but anyway, that should be good to start with. Okay, alrighty, let's load this up here and see how this looks. I love that you can't place on top for these foundations, man. It just makes it so much easier to work with. We're gonna have to put some different lights in here too. Now, there's a lot of people. Oh, I ran out already. A lot of people have been talking about the fireflies that you can tame, but right now there's only like a 1-day lifespan on those things, which is kind of crazy. Fine marble. Oh, do I have? Is it? I don't know. Let's just see what I got right here. But yeah, the fireflies only have a 1-day life expectancy. Even if you feed them, I've been seeing them starve all over the server. Drax had some, and it was not working out. All right, we're gonna need like 5 more or something like that. Structure, marble, foundations. Why? Do I not have enough marble? Thought I had made it all, unless I put them in here or something. No. Dang it, man. I am so darn close. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna tighten it up then. For completion's sake. Right? 5. Alright. And we'll do the foundations here instead. And I think that's pretty good, right? Let's pick this up, and I don't know where we're gonna put this. I need to do a couple of lights, but right now I'm just trying. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Right now I'm just trying to kind of show off the build because it's so dark. Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent storage option. The room looks pretty good. I think I might widen these up or play with these stripes a little bit more, but for the most part, I think I like it. I think I like it, and the great part about it is once I get the signs and stuff up, I'll actually be organized. Can you believe it? Well, it's not up to you. It's up to you guys. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today, you guys. I hope y'all really enjoyed the episode. If you did, give me some dap on that like button to show your support, and you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.